So I just stumbled upon this new Winamp for macOS that's supposed to bring back that classic vibe for playing MP3s and FLAC files.
Wait, really? Winamp? I thought that was just a nostalgic memory for most people. What's the deal with it?
Exactly, it's like a time capsule. It has a Winamp-inspired interface, so it feels like a blast from the past while being modern.
That's intriguing, but I wonder how well it actually holds up in today's streaming-heavy world. Who really plays MP3s anymore?
You'd be surprised, there's a solid crowd who still loves physical audio formats and high-quality sound. FLAC support is a big deal.
True, but I'm curious about how the app handles playlists and organization. Is it user-friendly?
Yeah, it supports M3U playlists and has drag and drop for file management, which seems pretty intuitive.
That's good to hear, but do you think it competes with other modern music apps? Like, what's the unique selling point?
Well, it's the nostalgia factor combined with a customizable experience. Plus, it has a 10-band equalizer.
Oh, nice. Equalizers are crucial for audiophiles, but does it offer any visual elements like milk drop?
Yes, it supports milk drop visualizations, and you can even overlay lyrics while it's running in full screen.
That's actually really cool. It's like a mini concert experience right on your desktop.
Exactly, but I'm wondering, does it have any limitations, like maybe performance issues?
That's a good point. Sometimes these nostalgic apps can be a bit clunky or not optimized for newer systems.
Right, but this one requires macOS 13 or later, which might help with that, but still.
I get that, but what if someone is on an older version? Are they totally out of luck?
Pretty much, it'll be interesting to see if they expand support. I mean, there's a market for legacy systems.
Definitely, and what about updates? Is it being actively maintained?
Yeah, they have a release section on GitHub so you can track updates and changes. That's promising.
Nice. Open source projects often have a community backing them up, which is great for longevity.
Exactly, and there's an option to support the developer through Buy Me a Coffee, which adds a nice personal touch.
That's fun. It makes users feel more connected to the project, especially for a nostalgic app like this.
Totally, but I wonder if it'll attract new users or just the old school fans.
It could go either way. New users might be drawn to its retro aesthetic, but they could also be put off by its simplicity.
That's a fair point. It's a balancing act between keeping it classic and making it relevant.
Right? And what about the overall music experience? Does it integrate with streaming services?
No streaming integration mentioned, so it might be more for local files than a full-fledged music platform.
That could be a drawback. It's like missing half the music listening experience today.
Yeah, but it might appeal to those who want to escape the streaming chaos and enjoy their own collection.
True, it's all about that personalized music journey. But I wonder if that is enough to keep users engaged.
Great question. It really might depend on how passionate the user base feels about their audio quality.
I can see that. Maybe it'll create a niche community focused on quality over quantity.
Exactly, and with features like visualization and equalizers, it could really enhance the listening experience.
But will that be enough to compete with all the slick, modern music apps out there?
That's the million-dollar question. It definitely has its merits, but staying relevant is tough.
Right, it's exciting to think about how nostalgia can drive innovation, though.
Absolutely, it's all about finding that perfect blend between old-school charm and modern convenience.
And who knows, maybe this could spark a whole new trend in retro music applications.
Now that's an exciting thought. Imagine a revival of classic apps but tailored for today's audience.
For sure, it would be fascinating to see what classic features they'd bring back and how they'd adapt them.
Totally, and it might encourage companies to think outside the box instead of just feeding us the same streaming model.
Exactly. So my final takeaway. Nostalgia can inspire innovation, but it needs to evolve to remain relevant.
Couldn't have said it better. It'll be interesting to follow how this project develops and what it leads to.